lovely to see you all. I'm going to go ahead and go through and highlight. Oh, whoa. Okay, I was going to highlight some stuff from the chat, but as I kind of anticipated, the chat is popping off. You guys are popular. Who would have thought? Let's see. Oh, Tia says, gotta be punctual. Our English teachers are here. That's so funny.
I take offense to that, actually.
True,
I teach science. Get it right.
Get it right, Tia. Hi, Vamika. Hi, Ari. Oh, Ari's here. Hello, Tia. Hello, CK. Oh, love to see CK in the chat. I'm going to kind of fast forward through here and just say hi to people. Oh, sorry. That's my dog under my desk, by the way, if you heard that. He just yawned. Hi, Annie. Oh, Annie said no one saw that. Wrong account. My bad. Hi, Annie. Let's see. Okay, I think. Oh, and then we have Belle Brooke. Hi, Belle. Let's see. And then Becca. I had to do a double take. It's so funny whenever I see people on the stream in the chat. I always have to double check. Oh, hi, Christina. Thank you, Christina. You're so sweet. Ari, you're a queen. You're a queen. Amina's here. Hi, Amina. Hi, Bella. Happy to have you here. Okay, so to kick off the stream, I would love for us to go around and starting with Becca, we'll go in a circle and circle back around to Cody. And I would love to just hear what you all are currently working on, even though tonight we're not sprinting. If you're looking for sprints, you're in the wrong place. This is just an hour of chatting. But if you want to tell the people where they can find you, and if you're drinking anything fancy tonight, feel free to share. If not, that's totally fine too. Like I said earlier, I'm drinking chocolate milk out of a Disney mug, so nothing fancy here.
That looks like one of those like old school vintage Disney mugs that you got in like the 90s, which I really respect and admire if it is.
It probably is. It says grandma on the handle. I thrifted it.
So cute.
But I love it. It's such a vibe. So sorry to interrupt. Go ahead, Becca.
No, that's great. Hi everyone. It's so nice to see you, meet you if you are new here to Evelyn's channel or you're seeing me for the first time. My name's Becca. I'm currently working on what I have been calling this like 90s East Coast autumn ghost story. It's kind of going under the name of Glass Paradise for right now. I am currently working on revising my draft for beta readers, which is very exciting. Also incredibly daunting. I don't know how people do this. And I don't have a fun drink right now, but I housed a Raising Cane's box combo right before I sat down. So I had some Sprite.
Nice. I've never had Raising Cane's.
Oh, it's really good.
I think
okay. The cane sauce, you can put it directly into my vein.
Sauce.
Yeah.
Wow.
IV immediately.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check it out.
Are you guys aware of Dave's Hot Chicken though?
I've never tried it.
Ooh, it's
See,
like
tonight we're having food stack leaves. I don't know anything about food stack leaves.
Should we go? Me?
Oh,
Wait,
yes.
sorry. I haven't been on camera in like weeks. Sorry. So I don't know what to do with myself. But hello, I'm Lynn or Lindy Jung. My debut novel, Mothblood, is coming out fall 2026 from Bloomsbury. It's a dark academia, very moody. It's set in Paris. It's about a school for alchemists and some murders that happen there. And what? Oh, I'm currently working on a gothic fantasy called Project Crypts, codename. Right now, that's pretty fun, and I'm not drinking anything interesting. I am problematically drinking water out of a bottle, which I don't like to do, but it was within arm's reach, so yeah.
Nice. Well, and drinking water is a good thing. I feel like that's a good habit to endorse, you know?
Daily dose of microplastics.
Lynn, I'm trying to help you here.
I know, but but yes.
No, I get it. I get it, though. I get it. Yeah.
I love it.
And Cody?
Hello, I'm Cody. whoa, I just had a stroke. Let me try that again. On the internet, I'm Cody the writer, and I'm also an indie author. I wrote The Ghostwriters Club. It is my debut novel, came out April of this year. Love her so much. Currently, right now, I am in revisions for my paranormal thriller, currently under the alias Project Terms and Conditions. And I am also in the process of gearing up to start the first book of my fantasy series, Project Purple, in October. So we've just been writing and doing all the things this year.
Yes, you have been incredibly busy, for sure. I love hearing like all the different projects that you work on.
And they're all so different. And that's fun, though. It gives me something to go to. If I get tired of like the thriller, I'm like, let me go do some magic over here, and then vice versa.
I feel like that's kind of unique to you somewhat, too, because I feel like a lot of the people I see on AuthorTube, and this isn't a knock at all, but I feel like people tend to stick to like one genre or maybe like one or two. But I feel like Cody kind of dabbles in everything a little bit.
Yeah, I'm just like, I just want to write stories that I want to read, and whatever genre they fall into, that's what they fall into, you know?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That totally
For
makes
me, you
sense.
can try me from fantasy with, I don't actually know. That didn't go well, but I'm stuck in fantasy. So I really admire Cody's ability to just like be flexible and experiment. Like it's so cool.
The end goal, which we're crossing our fingers because, I can't control this, but the end goal is to be a hybrid author where one of my genres will be independently published and then my other genre will be traditionally published. So that's the dream. That would be the magical, if all the stars aligned, that would be what I would want to do. That way all my thrillers, horror kind of vibe can be my own thing that I do on the side, and then my fantasy would be Trad Pup.
That's awesome. I love that game plan. Very cool. Okay, we also had Peyton and Joy come in while we were doing our intros. So hello to both of them. That being said, I would love to jump into some get to know you questions if you all are open to it and ready for it. So I'm going to start with Becca first. Now, these questions are not writing related. These are just goofy get to know you questions. So Becca, go ahead and pick a card, any card.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna go with the middle card.
Okay. What is the last movie that made you cry? This is a hard one.
Actually, okay. I'm a Pisces, so it's not hard to make me cry, but I definitely teared up at Superman because that movie filled me with just like so much hope. But the last movie that made me like full on cry was The Wild Robot.
I'm avoiding watching it for that exact reason because I hear that it is, brutal.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a sucker for any kind of like parental, motherly figure story, and even though it's a robot and it has that vibe and stuff.
I also really appreciated that. Like, I heard that was actually Lilo and Stitch this was what Lilo and Stitch was before it became Lilo and Stitch. And I love Lilo and Stitch, so I was like, okay. And I put off watching this one because I'm like, I know it's gonna make me cry. I know I'm gonna have a visceral emotional reaction to this. But I also like didn't really know where it was going. I'm like, I had an idea, but I'm like, oh, like what's happening here? No, it was so good. It was so good.
There are some people in the chat that definitely agree with you. Amina especially said that.
Amina again.
She said that crap made me sob. Yeah, I think CK also has seen it. Yeah, and Bell Brooks said the same thing. Yeah, so you're not alone in that. Lynn, what was the last movie that made you cry? And if you don't have an answer, it's okay, because I know this is like kind of a harder question.
I'm so bad at remembering like what I've seen, so I'm trying to find my letterbox. Okay, this is so dumb. My phone is filming, right? So I went onto Letterbox desktop and typed in Lindy Jung, and it says star of Cats. So I don't know what to say about that. But I think the last movie that made me tear up was the Marvel movie Thunderbolts. It kind of hit at the very end, just a little bit though. I don't remember the last one that made me full on sob.
Gotcha. That's a good answer. I'm not too familiar with the Marvel universe because I just fear that it would like
consume your life.
Exactly, Cody. Yeah. But yeah, I hear great things, so I'm not surprised by that answer Cody, what was the last thing to make you cry? Last movie?
I think me and Clark recently did a rewatch of Everything Everywhere All at Once. And that one, the end of that one always gets me with, again, the mom with her kids and being like, we're doing what's best for you, even though you don't understand that. Like that motif gets me every time. But the movie that I cried probably on first watch, honestly, I've been watching a lot of horror movies this year. So probably the last one that I saw for the first time that made me cry was Wicked. So it's been a while. Because Wicked, I just cried the whole time. I'm ready to do it again in November.
Oh, yeah. I still have not seen Wicked.
Oh,
I need
Beautiful.
you.
it is beautiful.
Yeah,
And I do feel like that's one of those movies that you definitely have to, like, if you can get it in theaters, get it, like, have that experience.
Okay.
Safe cinema.
Yes.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, note taken. I'll definitely try and maybe watch part 1 before part 2 hits theaters. I love CK says Lynn, the star of Cats in my heart.
It's the person who shares my name who does like parkour professionally and is therefore way cooler than me.
Oh, you're cool,
Doubtful.
Lynn. You're just as cool.
Not as cool as someone who does professional parkour. Are you kidding me? I think I'm okay, but
You're a professional writer.
Professional
You know?
parkour.
I don't know. I
You
mean,
can take someone does, but thank you guys. Thank you.
I don't know.
You know what? You're right. You're right.
Bestseller,
I'll take the
so I think
validation.
that's pretty cool.
yeah,
Wait, I do what?
I said you're a future bestseller, so I think that's pretty cool.
Oh,
exactly.
thanks.
Exactly.
Thank you.
All right. That being said, future bestseller, Lynn, would you like to pick a card?
Sure.
Also, Amina said, Lynn, you better say something nice about yourself right now.
Sorry. I've been having a hard week. Not gonna lie, guys. That's why I'm a little all over the place. But
No, you're all good,
Love
Lynn.
you.
Yeah.
I love you guys too. Thank you. I will choose the leftmost card.
Okay. What did your prom outfit look like?
I never went to a single school dance.
You know what?
In
Why
my
does that not
life.
surprise me? I was kind of waiting
didn't
for
go
you
to
to be
my
like,
graduation, so
oh my gosh.
Yep. Can
Um,
I do my like theoretical prom outfit?
Yeah, how about that? Like a hypothetical. That works.
I think well, there's what I would dress myself in now versus what I would have dressed myself in as like a high schooler. I just know in high school I would have done like the like choker and the like strappy black satiny dress and
Ooh.
like big chunky boots. Like I just know that would have been me and I would have looked pretty cute.
That would have been a vibe, I think. That would have been
I think you would have pulled it off.
Yeah.
I'm legit trying to see if I can find mine on Facebook right now. 'Cause
Oh,
that's
I
the
just
only
found
place.
mine.
The research
Whoa.
like
Feel free to hold them up, man. If you've
Yeah,
got them.
My tie was so crooked.
Oh my gosh.
Where? God, it's been so long since
I
I
didn't go to
even.
my senior prom, so this is a picture of me at junior prom.
Oh my gosh, Cody. It's baby Cody.
Yeah,
What a cutie!
So cute.
yeah.
oh my gosh.
Like no hair on his face. Bless his heart.
Oh my god, I love
Oh,
this
that's
so
so
much.
Yeah,
Baby.
that was my prom outfit.
I'm obsessed with the like what year was this?
That was 2010.
Yeah, the tan, the like spray tan on the date.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah,
Yep,
the spray
and the
tan
blonde.
with the blonde, bleach blonde
Very
hair, very Jersey
2010.
Shore era.
Jersey Shore.
Holy
The Nikki
moly.
bump, you know?
Oh my god, I was on dance team in high school during that time and we all did the bumps and it was a thing to like sit and perfectly, we had certain girls on the team that would do the Snooki bump exactly and would do it for us. Like it was, yeah, that was a time. Lynn, get it together, Lynn. I'm teasing. It is a hoot. But we used to literally like do each other's hair and then we would sit back and look at it and go, perfection. Like so perfect. It was the perfect bump. I swear you guys keep going. I'm gonna find a picture of the Snooki bump like back in the day.
Please
It
do.
was a time to be
I
alive.
was-
Ugh. Oh my gosh.
for my senior prom, I wore actually. Okay, I do have a picture. Hold on. This was me my senior prom.
Oh, okay, backless dress.
Becca.
Good work.
I know. The weight gain is crazy. However,
No, jaw
this is like
dropping.
me, like
This is
all of my friends. My mom made this
Oh.
girl's like camo dress.
Love.
I love that so much. We used to do, you know how schools do like blackouts for football games where everyone wears black? We used to do camo outs or whatever, where you would wear the whole, like all the stands were filled with people in camo. So I'm actually so here for the camo dress, personally.
It was like such a thing because I grew up in the South. I grew up in Florida, so like it was just like everyone wore that no matter what. I think there was one guy. Oh my god, the boys. I also went to like a very very small school. Like my graduating class was like a class of like 30 people.
Oh, wow.
And they were all people that I had like grown up with. So from like elementary school. But like the boys were so dumb. One of them showed up in like a purposeful like 80s powder blue suit with like the ruffle. Like no one really took prom super seriously.
Mhm.
That's a vibe, though.
And no, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. God, yeah. I think that's the most hair I've ever had in my life too. I don't think it's ever been that long since.
Dude, let me tell you, I was thinking about Lynn's haircut the other day, and I was like, you know what?
Maybe
I
it's
think-
my turn.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. My hair is down to my butt, and I'm over it. Like, and I
Oh,
love
yeah.
Lynn's haircut, and I'm kind of like, you know what? Might be time
I'm getting mine
to-
chopped tomorrow.
Are
so
you? It's a
I am.
sign. It's a sign.
But I've been chopped.
You have.
Cody.
You have, and you slay.
Oh my gosh. Ugh. Okay, I found a pic of the Snooki bump. I'm trying to like crop it real quick to show you guys, but this is really way back in the day. But this was at Disney with one of my sisters, so don't judge. We're doing
Such a sign
the
of
duck
the
faces
time.
and everything, but like, can you see the Snooki bump happening in that photo?
Oh.
I know it's kind of hard to
my-
tell, but like that was a Snooki bump with a
Iconic.
ponytail.
With a ponytail.
With a
What's crazy
ponytail.
is we did that on purpose.
Oh yeah, we thought it looked fire.
It was an effort.
Like-
Like it was a look.
Mhm.
We did that on purpose.
Okay,
Yes.
wait, Cody, why are you saying we? Do we
Uh,
have a Snooki
I was,
bump?
I'm back in the day. You should have seen my Snooki bump back in the day. Listen, I had a bump it and everything. I'm just kidding.
Bump it.
I
Oh
did
my
have
I
gosh.
frosted
wish. I would ask for evidence, honestly.
Yeah, I had frosted
Frosted
tips
tips?
like the boy bands. Yeah, I looked like Guy Fieri. We're rolling out.
Did you ever do the Kool-Aid tips? Where you dip your hair in
What?
Kool-Aid
Oh, I didn't
to
No.
dye it?
What?
Oh yeah, people used to. That was a thing, right, Cody?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'd bleach your hair and then you would dip it in like Kool-Aid, like really concentrated Kool-Aid. and it would
Man.
dye it.
Similar times.
Mhm.
What we used to do for fun before screens.
That was our version of Tide Pods, I think.
Probably.
I think it's way healthier than Tide Pods.
Yeah, we definitely were less risk, high reward. You know.
Mhm.
Yeah,
We also-
exactly.
We also didn't have social media too, I will say, which helped. Like nobody
Mhm.
documented
Yeah.
that forever, you know,
Oh,
on
and
our
that's how
behalf.
it should be. Kids should
Mhm.
be free to just be kids. Like,
Yeah.
dang,
Do weird
what are
stuff.
we
As long
doing?
as you're not hurting anybody or yourself, it's fine.
Yeah, I
There
agree.
is- This it's this very interesting conversation that I'm seeing happening. Specifically, I think it got kicked off like really hardcore because there were some pictures of Kim and Northwest in Paris recently, and people were like, Northwest is a 12-year-old girl dressing like a 21-year-old woman.
Yeah.
And it just like reminded me like kids don't have like tween media anymore. Like I remember when I was 12, I wanted to look like Ashley Tisdale with 3 t-shirts over a pair of jeans.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like we were looking so stupid, but like that was age
Yeah.
appropriate. And I don't feel like kids have the space or like even like the role models to be able to do that anymore. Like
Mhm.
it's either you go from like elementary school to like immediately consuming like the YouTube videos and influencers that like adults consume. So it's like my
Yeah.
child will be raised on Disney Channel original movies. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
My
Yes.
kids will have an awkward phase. I will force it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Like you're gonna be
That builds
awkward.
character.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you guys did this, but I feel like a lot of people had the phase, myself included, where back in the day, our form of like creative videos, you know, was making music videos with your friends, but like recording it on like a camcorder. Like I have one with my cousins to the song Girl Next Door or whatever. I think that's like, that might even be Ashley Tisdale or something. I can't remember who sang it, but like just stupid stuff like that, you know? And now the kids don't do that anymore, you know? Like,
Yeah, there's a video
I
somewhere.
feel like they do.
Well, yeah,
Sorry.
you're plugged into that like demographic.
I feel like
more, Lynn.
there's like there's the general population, and then there's the kids that are hyper visible on social media, which like they still shouldn't be hyper visible on social media, but I feel like most kids are still pretty they just
chill.
like have more input. But yeah. But I was thinking like what you said, Becca, about there not being more of like, you know, tween role models. I'm also seeing that with the disappearance of like lower young adult books and stuff like that. Like media for that age group, that transitional phase is really like not having a good time right now.
Yeah. Well, on that note, sorry, I was trying to come up with a transition.
There is none sometimes.
We got into a serious topic, which like I love, but I was like, crap, how do I yeah. So anyways,
you are doing amazing.
Yeah, Cody, I needed you on that. Cody's always good at that with transitions. I've noticed that in group stuff. He'll be like,
I was going to share the story about how there's a video out there somewhere of me, my brother, and my sister performing a choreographed dance that we came up with to Who Let the Dogs Out in front of our entire daycare.
Oh my God. The best.
So, why did we all want to be performers? I remember holding my family hostage and like putting on one-woman shows.
Yeah.
That's great.
That was like how, like, I guess before we were all super like with electronics, like music was what we did. Like, you know, turn on the stereo or someone play the piano and we'd like sing or dance together. Like that's what the kids did. Like your mom would be like, come in here and show your Aunt Becky this dance that you and your sister came up with. She's gonna love it. And like that kind of stuff. I feel like that never happens anymore.
Yeah.
Do kids still dance for their parents? Because they should. I'm gonna hit my kids with a 5, 6, 7, 8 every time they ask me for some money.
There you go. I like that.
You better earn it.
I love that. Oh my gosh.
I want to be a great parent one day. It's fine.
You will be.
Yeah. Yeah.
It sounds like you're prepping to be a stage dad.
Exactly.
In a good way.
I was bump it back.
You what?
I'll bring my bump it back.
Your bump it back.
Bump it,
Stage mom hairstyle.
Yep. I was telling someone this on my last live stream, but I used to teach. Do you guys know Dance Moms? Like, you know, the whole group. I used to teach Kendall's cousin, and so I have like autographed headshots of all the girls that like Kendall's aunt brought me one day or whatever. But I will tell you, back when I taught dance before COVID, and kids were still dancing for their parents and stuff pretty eagerly. So I'm hoping that has like endured. I just feel like a lot of kids now, and Lynn, you would know more than me, right? Because I haven't touched this realm in a while. No, I just mean teaching. Like I haven't taught in a long time.
Like,
no, I haven't taught. Like I haven't been in haven't been in a, you know. But But I would hope that cylinders. I just think a lot of kids like try to put it online now, which is the problem. Which I think is what a lot of us are saying. Like they're trying to get validation.
Parents put it online for them.
Yes,
I think it's gross. Personally.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, Cody, would you like to pick a card?
Sure. I don't want the right one to be left out, so I'm gonna pick the right one.
If you could make the ultimate sandwich, what would be on it? I'm asking the hard questions here, guys. This is what all the viewers want to know. Clearly,
give you my Subway order.
I would love to hear it. I'm curious. You know, the people want to know.
But I mean,
okay.
There was one time, and this is going to sound just gross because I thought it was gross until I ate it. So someone made me a grilled cheese, but it was also had peanut butter and banana. But the peanut butter was Reese's. So it was cheese, banana, and Reese's. And then they like made it like a grilled cheese, and it was so melty and like I can't explain it. It sounds horrible and disgusting, but it was delicious.
I fear it's the cheese that would throw me off, but I will trust you.
Yeah.
It's grossing me out. The rest
Yeah,
of it's
that's what was freaking me out about it. But savory, here's my Subway order in case you're wondering. 6-inch oven roasted chicken breast with provolone cheese, toasted, with lettuce, cucumber, tomato, bell pepper, banana pepper. Did I already say tomato?
I don't think so yet.
And then sweet teriyaki or sweet onion teriyaki and chipotle Southwest. That is my Subway. I get it every time I go for the last like 10 years.
Wow. I mean, it sounds like a very well-researched sandwich, you know? So I don't blame you. Becca, do you have a sandwich, like a favorite sandwich?
Yes, and I have a hot option and a cold option.
Ooh, we love it.
Because there needs to be, sometimes I have a craving for two different kinds. So my like absolute favorite like cold sandwich is from Jimmy John's. It's the number 9 Italian nightclub. It's got ham, salami, capicola. I love cold cuts. I love a deli meat so much. It's got lettuce. I get it with no tomatoes or onions because I have the palate of a 5-year-old, but I'm working on that. Oil and vinegar, salt, pepper, mayonnaise. Light on those last ones. On Italian bread. It is everything to me. And then I put salt and vinegar chips in the sandwich for a little crunch.
I've heard of people.
My Subway sandwich, but I use the garden salsa sun chips.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It's so
so
I love. When did I start doing that? I think it was last year when I was unemployed and I was out by the pool a lot. And I was ordering that to the pool. My friend was like, "Oh, have you ever put chips in your sandwich?" And I was like, "Absolutely not." Does it cut up my mouth? Yes, but it's a fabulous experience. If I'm gonna go with a hot sandwich,
what is a tomato sandwich?
tamago sando? Sando? It must be. Is it Japanese?
I have no clue. I was wondering the same.
Egg.
Oh, yeah. I like those egg salad sandwiches. Yep, those are good. Those are good. Nothing beats a good old-fashioned grilled cheese on like Texas toast for me. I'm gonna... I forget how quick you are with those internet references, dude.
Brain rot.
Oh my gosh, I've missed you guys. Like, please.
No, this was great.
Triggered my brain rot. Nothing beats the Jet 2 holiday.
No, okay, but in like reality, those like Japanese egg salad sandwiches always look so good. I would die to like just raid a Japanese convenience store.
The Korean version is like deep fried. I actually haven't had it, but like it's crispy on the outside somehow. I don't think it's actually deep fried, but I know it's a thing. All right, is it my turn to sandwich?
Yes.
I'm very serious about food. I have breakfast, I have lunch, I have dessert.
Dessert, not dinner.
No, sandwich isn't a dinner food for me.
I agree.
So, yeah. Breakfast has got to be, you know, classic New York. Honestly, plain bagel, because I think other flavors interfere. Plain bagel, toasted on the sliced parts, scrambled egg, cheddar, melted, bacon. And I take mine with ketchup and mayo. People think that's controversial, and that's okay. That's a breakfast sandwich. And for lunch, it would be a brie grilled cheese with sliced pear and candied walnuts.
Ooh.
And then dessert is like Wonder Bread, Nutella or similar. I think Nutella is a little too sweet sometimes. Sliced bananas, marshmallow fluff, and peanut butter.
Wow.
Oh, the marshmallow fluff. I used to have that when I was younger, and I totally forgot about it till now.
It is good. It was not a part of my childhood. I tried it as an adult, and I was like, this is good.
No, it's fire. I
didn't even... Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Becca. You're good.
No. A breakfast sandwich is actually my ideal situation. I would substitute, instead of a bagel, Cuban bread, because that's what I grew up on.
Ooh,
So like a scrambled egg, bacon, cheese, breakfast sandwich on like Cuban bread. Okay,
I'm Googling
Evelyn,
Cuban
continue.
bread.
Is a Benedict, like an egg Benedict, technically a sandwich? It's like disassembled?
I think it's an open face.
Like
kind
open
of
face
Yeah.
sandwich?
But it's also its
I
own thing. It would be like
love
if you
it.
called a quiche sandwich. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because it's like on English muffins, right?
yeah.
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 Because there's this one place here where my parents are, which is why I'm here. But they have a place that it's a crab cake eggs Benedict. So it's like a
Ooh.
toasted muffin with a crab cake, like lump crab fresh, with the poached egg and then the hollandaise over it.
Wow.
I have dreams about it. It's so good.
Do you guys, okay, I'm going off script here. Do you guys have a favorite sauce? I
Oh.
love a garlic aioli with my whole chest. For fries, for sandwiches, for everything.
There's this restaurant near us that has a bourbon aioli. Bro, it is so good. It comes with their fries, and I will inject that in my veins. But usually, my go-to sauce is any form of like a spicy sweet chili. I love a sweet and sour, a spicy sweet chili. Like those are my favorite sauces for anything.
Ooh.
For me, I'm a Midwestern girly, so a nice like thick ranch. But also, there's a place in I forget, it's in Northern California called Psychic Pie, and they have a spicy ranch. It's a pizza place, but they have thick spicy ranch, but also just like a good barbecue sauce.
Mm.
That's fine too.
Yeah. No, that sounds great too. I will say I eat a lot of or use a lot of garlic ranch. I use that for like pizza, like dipping and stuff.
Yes. Yes. Pizza and ranch. Sorry.
Yes. No, it's
I
such
love
a
pizza
vibe.
and ranch.
Yeah, it's so
That's
good.
what those are the crab cake Benedict I'm talking about.
Oh,
That
oh
looks
my God,
so
that looks
good.
Yeah, I made that.
No, you
You
did
made
not.
that?
Yeah, well, I didn't make the crab cakes.
yeah,
The crab cakes came from Clark's restaurant, but that was my first time poaching an egg. I was proud of myself.
You should
Cody is
be.
like a
Should
wizard
be.
in the kitchen. I forgot.
Yes. On the retreat, him and Michaela just kept us fed the entire time, and it was great.
Wow.
Was
you
happy to
literally
clean.
were.
So cool. I love learning these little nuggets about you guys. I think I remember seeing that in the retreat videos, though. A lot of you guys were
Anytime
giving.
you saw her in the kitchen, it was me at the stove.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Making magic
literally
happen.
was working, cooking for all of us, useless bums.
But I love to cook. Like that's how I show love to people, like friends and stuff. Like, I
Yeah.
love cooking for people. It's like my favorite thing to do. So I just hate cleaning up after.
Yeah.
That's why we made y'all do it.
Yeah. And you
Yeah.
know what?
And we
Fair
were happy
exchange.
to. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that is a very fair exchange.
Yeah.
Evelyn, did you share your favorite sandwiches?
I will tell you, Becca, I relate to you a lot. I eat like a 7-year-old. Like that's
Great.
I tell people all the time. I'm a big like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of person, you know? Like I'll eat the same stuff every day. I don't care. So my favorite sandwich, even if I were to go to like Subway or something, I just get turkey with American cheese and mayonnaise. That's it. Like they love to see me coming because they're like, this is going to be the easiest sandwich we've ever made. Yeah, I don't.
Listen, you can't beat a good like ham and cheese with like mayo by the pool with like
Yeah.
a bag of Doritos.
Yeah.
Like, nothing
Ooh, yeah.
in the summertime
Mhm.
better than
Yeah.
a turkey or ham sandwich.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I just like the classics, you know?
Mhm.
I like to this day I still eat like dino nuggets. Like I love dino nuggets.
Yes.
I'm convinced that they taste better shaped than regular nuggets and stuff. Like I don't know. So I eat like a little kid, but
There was once a time when Burger King had Powerpuff Girl shaped nuggets. They were like lightning bolts, and they came with little Powerpuff Girl stamps. And those, to me, were the best chicken nuggets Burger King has ever had.
I'm sure they were.
Wow.
I'm super jealous I didn't get to try them back in the day.
They were so
Mhm.
We're making the chat really hungry, by the way.
Yeah, no, they're like having a crash
You're
out.
making me hungry. I'm trying to like hold it together.
You know, my parents have been texting me. They're like, "We're ordering pizza. What do you want?" I'm like,
Ooh. Anything. I have white ragu baked shells.
"Shut
Mm.
up."
We
I
made today.
love an Italian anything really. Pasta, pizza.
Oh my gosh, it's so hard to not just make pasta every day because I love it so much.
Yeah.
Mhm,
It's so easy to
mhm.
make.
Yeah.
All right. Well, in order to help placate people's appetites. Let's switch over to a writing, our writing deck
Look
here.
at that transition.
I'm trying, you guys are making me, I gotta up my game, I'm in good company. Gotta bring the A game. So, all right, that being said, I actually have switched the cards out. So Becca, if you would like to pick the first card for the writing portion.
Okay, I will go. Sorry, I just had a video finish exporting and it just started playing immediately in my headphones. I will go with the rightmost card this time.
Okay. Describe authortube in one word. Oh, this is a great one for you guys because you've been around for a minute. I feel like this will be good to hear what you guys think about describing authortube in one word. And none of us in the chat, right? Chat, none of us are going to hold you to this, okay? So
That's such a kind disclaimer. Oh my god.
Yeah, we've got to give them grace and understand they're put on the spot. So nobody bring this up later and give them a hard time, okay? Let them just be in the moment and enjoy. I know you guys will, but just saying.
Evelyn, you're taking me back to whenever I was an elementary school teacher.
Yeah.
Everyone enjoy, everyone be nice.
I do fall back into that teacher thing sometimes, even on my channel when we do the longer sprints or really short ones, I'll be like, now that does not mean you get to get up and walk away from your computer, so
Oh my god.
Rolling, I'm like, okay, here we go, we're on time. 20 minutes, we're done talking.
Yeah.
Thank you, friends.
Yeah.
Silent Rex clams or llamas, silent llamas.
Oh my god.
I love that.
Oh my gosh, all three of you have been teachers. That's crazy.
Very different age levels, though.
Very different, yeah. I think if I had to describe authortube in one word, and I would just say it from my experience over the past year and a half, I think it's been I'm gonna cheat and say a little phrase, a source of inspiration.
Ooh.
I've had people come to me and tell me your videos help me, because my thing is I'm always I fear I'm being way too vulnerable. I feel I'm telling people I'm struggling too much. I've always kind of struggled with that. I've reached a point in this process where now I'm in entirely new territory, and I think just seeing my friends' videos and even seeing other channels that I don't know personally, but I just watch and enjoy, everyone is just so wholeheartedly about what they do, and it's just so infectious, and it's just seeing that many people work towards something and do something difficult and put in the work and the hours and the time to do it, to not only work on the project but also document it and add hours, filming and thinking of that and doing all of that. It is so nice to see, because I know I'm not alone as well, because I'm always I'm doing too much. I have overloaded myself, but it's nice knowing that there's people that I can go to and that their work shines and everyone's so unique. So it's it's a place where I go for reality checks, and also a place to refuel a little bit emotionally and with inspiration and stuff. So that was super long-winded, but that's my 2 cents.
No, I loved that, Becca. And honestly, I was hoping with putting this question in that if it ever came up on a stream that we would get those kinds of answers, very heartfelt and vulnerable answers. And also your vulnerability, Becca, is something that's probably the thing I love most about your channel, to be totally blunt. So I hope you don't ever second guess that, because I personally find a lot of comfort in I really relate a lot to that part of you. So just saying,
Thank you.
That
means a lot. So thank you.
Yeah, of course. Lynn, do you have one word or a phrase? We can make it a phrase.
Mine's one word.
Okay.
Because I'm a rule follower.
Not the shade. No, I'm kidding. I'm teasing.
It's all good. It's all fun here. Mine is growth. I think this is kind of a double-edged one, because I'm thinking about how authortube as a space has grown. I've been on here 5 years now, since the pandemic. My channel was my pandemic project, and I feel it was such a small and insular space. And my only connections for years and years were basically Chris and Kelly. And that has grown a lot, and also like authortube as a whole has grown a lot, and you see a lot of different channels and different people writing and doing different things, and I love that aspect of it so much. But also on like a personal level, I think genuinely this channel has helped me grow and feel more confident in myself and my writing and my work. And like honestly, with how crazy my life has been since I started this channel, I feel like if I didn't have this as an anchor point, I would not be where I am right now with my writing. So growth.
I love that. Yeah, definitely. That was a wonderful answer, Lynn. Thank you. Cody, do you have a word for authortube?
I do. I'm in the same boat as Becca. I've only been on here for about a year and a half, even though sometimes it feels like forever. Sometimes it feels like I've only been on here for like 2 weeks. But I guess my word would be village, because everyone is so different. We're all writing such different things. And to me, I don't know, the word village feels more of like a conglomerate of people, like a bunch of diverse individuals with backstories. And, it's been nothing but love since I've been on here, and everyone's been so kind in the comments, and they show up to live streams. And like Clark, one day he was talking to me, it was about live streams, and I had done like a random pop-up one, and like 30 people showed up, and Clark was like, that's just so cool that you can get on the internet at any time and there will be people there to hang out and chat with you. And I was like, it literally is the coolest thing ever. Like I've been saying it a lot this year, but 2025 has been the coolest year of my life. And a huge part of that has been YouTube and the other author tubers that I've met throughout the year, and the ones that I got to meet in person this year. And so my word is village.
Yeah,
that's a great
we're all
one.
one big village, and we'll go to war for each other. Like,
Oh yeah.
we might disagree sometimes, but at the end of the day, we will fight for our fellow author tubers. Okay.
Yeah. No, that was such a good answer. You all gave such great answers on the spot. I mean, I would have expected nothing less from a group of writers, but just saying, I was very impressed by that. Okay. So now let's go. Lynn, it's your turn to pick, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Let's go middle.
Okay.
Ooh.
Do you have any ideas for books on the back burner?
Oh my God, how much time do you have?
Lynn has a post you can reference.
I do have an Instagram post, but it's not even like 10%.
Oh.
So, I think my big back burner ones now, like the ones that I truly like am leaving to marinate, are, so I had a young adult fantasy that was set in like a world that was very loosely based off of historical Korea and like Korean mythology. And it went on sub, like it was finished, it went on sub, and it died on sub. And I really want to turn that into like an adult epic fantasy, but I want to restructure the world pretty heavily. So there's that. My other back burner project, some people may have heard me mention this, is like Cowboy Vampire Whip. Which yeah, it's kind of dystopian. I was like, have you guys seen the Fallout show?
I love that show.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is kind of reflective of sort of the world I want to build, where there's like a utopian aspect and a dystopian aspect. But also there's a weird Western aspect and vampires. And then there's the third one, I'll be done here, is ooh, how much do I want to get into this? It's also based off of Korean folklore, but it's about like generational trauma, and it's a voyage journey. So it's characters like traveling through the world trying to find answers, kind of thing. Yeah.
Nice. Those all sound really cool to me. I'm geeking out. Like, I'm trying to stay calm, but they sound so cool.
Thank you.
Yeah. And let's see. We'll go Cody and then Becca. Does that sound okay? Okay.
Sure. So, I mean, obviously, I have an entire fantasy series waiting to be written. So I guess technically the books that aren't the first one are all on the back burner, which who knows how many that'll be. But other than that, because I've been kind of like dipping my toe closer and closer to horror. So like the Ghostwriters Club is very much like thriller, psychological, like character based. And then Terms and Conditions brings in that paranormal, more spooky horror aspect. And then a couple weeks ago, I got this idea for like a true horror. I don't yet know if it's going to involve like otherworldly presence or if it's all going to be just like real people doing scary stuff. And so the only thing that I know about it is it's like Candyman kind of vibe, but not like the one with the bees. And all of the victims of this presence are found buried underground with their hand above the ground holding a lollipop.
I heard you talk about this one as you were going. I was like, I know this one. Yep.
Yeah. So that's the only other one other than, I mean, that's plenty. That's like 5 books, I guess. So yeah, those are my back burner projects right now.
Yeah, I love when people are like, yeah, I have a backlog. It's like 30 books deep, you know. We'll see what I tackle next. Like, it's so cool to hear about everyone's backup projects.
I want to have like a scary winter project, I guess. And in my mind, it's called Don't Pull Over, because one time I was driving down the street and it was snowing. And then so I was like, going real slow. And there was a little like family like off to the side. And I asked them if they needed help, but they didn't need help. They had someone on the way there. So I just kept on rolling. And then in my mind, I was like, what would have happened if those people were like just posing there as a family needing help? And then that kind of led to like an idea of Don't Pull Over, which is like a story about a group of friends on their way to some trip. They pull over to help this family and they end up getting kidnapped. And now that I've said that word, we will now summon Alyssa.
Alyssa.
Can you hear us?
Oh, yes, I love that.
Oh yeah, those are all my back burner pieces.
I love the idea, Cody, of basing that on that whole concept of don't pull over. I'm a big true crime fanatic. Like I was watching YouTube. I was watching Crime Weekly. Have you heard of that? Anyways, on YouTube, literally right before coming on here, as I was like fixing my bangs and stuff. And so anything that's like a cautionary tale, I'm all for it. Like,
I can't remember her name, but there was this one content creator who would literally do her makeup and tell like a real true crime story with every time she sat down to do her makeup.
Wasn't that Bailey Sarian?
Maybe if I saw her face, but I used
There
to
might be a couple like that.
All my For You page was her doing her makeup and telling true crime stories.
I used to follow her on, or not follow her, but I think I used to listen to it on Spotify. But I haven't listened to that in a minute. My favorite one is My Favorite Murder with Karen Kilgariff and Georgia Hardstark. But yeah, I'm like obsessed with true crime, which is funny because I don't read any horror. Like Cody's book was my first step into that world of like thriller, horror, that sort of thing. So
it's not too scary because whenever I was writing it and I was mentioning some things, like I'd mentioned the mannequin scene and people would be like, oh, that sounds a little too scary for me. And I'm like, I promise it's not as scary as you think it is.
I think
if you like true crime and Criminal Minds, stuff like that, then you're fine.
Yeah, it's a good gateway book into that world, though, I think, for sure. For sure. Okay. Well, let's see. With that being said, Cody, would you like to pick...
Did Becca do her stories?
Oh, I did not.
You didn't, Becca. I'm so sorry. I promise. I'm trying to I'm so sorry, Becca. Thank you for that catch, Cody. Becca, tell me. I want to hear all the things. Sorry.
Listen, hosting is a lot, so do not stress.
And you all have
been juggling us 3 yappers. That's a lot.
Well, a lot of people came out to support you guys more than I'm used to, so I'm just trying to keep up with the chat. But sorry, Becca. My sincerest apologies. I would love to hear your answers, though.
You wound me. No, luckily I have I think just 3 that are kind of have been percolating for a while. I've kind of gone on record saying that the next one I want to do after Glass Paradise is this very magical girl inspired contemporary fantasy set in Chicago. I really want to explore interpersonal female dynamics, be they platonic relationships, romantic relationships, matriarchies. I'm starting to do a little bit more research on fashion and the history of fashion and how it's used for propaganda, subjugation, everything that you love about Sailor Moon, but just dialed up to 11. I really, really, really can't wait to write that one. I do also have, like Lynn, a vampire story. I kind of started working on it last summer. It's very like Vampire Hunter D slash Castlevania. It's a vampire romance about a vampire and a vampire hunter. So
Ooh.
don't have too much on that one, but I really am excited for that one. And then I would love to, I feel like anyone that knows me knows that I am obsessed with dinosaurs. I just finished rereading Jurassic Park. So I would love to figure out some way to do a dinosaur story.
Ooh.
I mean, at this point, you've done this research. You have the knowledge.
Yeah, you are the
I am
next
trying.
They want Becca to write a dinosaur book.
And Natalie was so kind on the retreat. She's like, here, have this idea that I have. I think you would do a much better justice. And I was like, I can't just take your ideas. I come from my own noggin. But
she just gave you the seed so you could plant it and grow it into whatever it could be.
Yeah.
Before we move forward. Evelyn, I would like to hear how you would describe authortube in one word, because you are also part of the stream, Missy.
Well,
Yes.
And what projects you got going on.
Oh,
Okay, Becca, you better get it together.
I was trying to like move swiftly because I saw Becca in the chat was like, God bless Ari. She's so sweet. Ari's been like, wait, Evelyn. And I'm like skipping because I'm like, no. I want to like, but, and I saw Becca was like, I'm on this. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, definitely with authortube, to be honest, I didn't really think because I was kind of watching things, but, I feel like with authortube, if I can like do a phrase, because
You're the host. You can do whatever
if that's
you want.
okay. Yeah. But I mean, or even just a thought, but I feel like for me, it's been very helpful, like socially. I feel like I'm someone that really struggles with like approaching people and putting myself out there. And originally when I started YouTube, I was like, the one thing I'm not doing is live streaming. I'm never touching it, like with a 10-foot pole, no joke. Cause I used to do live streaming years ago and it was fine, but I streamed by myself all the time. Like, and it was fine, but and I was like, I'm not doing it. And then I started watching some of you guys live streaming and I was like, well, this is actually kind of cool. And like, they kind of become buddies. Like, maybe this could be fun, And I feel like it has pushed me in a really good, healthy way to like step outside of my comfort zone and like reach out to people. And it's given me a lot of like faith in humanity a little bit too, at a time when like the world feels very heavy. It's kind of like, it's cool to connect with a lot of people that, as a very anxious person, like are very understanding of that and bring a lot of calming presence and are very welcoming, like I don't think there's been a single person that I've reached out to or a single idea that I've ever brought to the table, whether it be through Instagram or Discord or anything, that has ever been shot down or met with like any sort of criticism. And even if someone can't stream with me, they're always super sweet about it. It's never like personal, so I mean, that's definitely the thing that has stood out to me most about authortube. I guess community, if I could say like, which is what Cody said, like village. I feel like community is probably a good word for it.
This is a very safe space.
Yes. Yes. And I feel like that's kind of unique on YouTube. I don't know any other like area other than maybe like, I know D&D has a pretty big, cozy community and stuff. But yeah, I haven't really seen that anywhere else. So that's been really special to me.
It's one of the few things where like you can have nothing in common with someone, but if you're both writers, then like you can talk about something for hours.
Yes.
In common.
Yeah.
And just that one thing, it just, I don't know, it's just a level of empathy that you get from exercising the act of writing and anything creative really, that you just, that level of empathy, it's so rare to find in the real world. And I feel like writers in general here on authortube are all very like in touch with their empathy and emotion. So
yeah, for sure. I mean, I actually met an authortuber, and we now meet up in person every 2 weeks to like write together at a local coffee shop. I found out we live like 15 minutes from each other, and would have never met her if not for this. So, and then it's cool, right? Like it's just so special. I don't know. And then I can't remember. Back burner project. I do have one project that I'm really passionate about, which I've only talked about one other time on my channel, but I want to save it for when I feel like I've honed my craft better, because it's that special to me. I'm like, I don't want it to be my debut, but I'm really into the world of ballet. Like, I have a whole shelf of books that's all ballet based, and I want to write a historical fiction based on the ballet russe, because back in 1924 1925 there were a bunch of really popular creatives that actually overlapped on the production of a couple shows with the ballet russe, and I would love to do a historical fiction about that time period, and having like Chanel and Tchaikovsky and stuff, like how they all crossed at one point, working on those shows, you know, over the course of like, or over the span of like a year. But I want to put like a twist on it and have it be like a haunted opera house, like in Paris type of thing, where they relive like parts of their lives that had a big impact on them. Anyways, I have a whole thing about it, but that's my like back burner project.
Evelyn, have you read City of Nightbirds?
No.
Okay, that's a ballet book. I haven't read it, but it's by a Korean author, and I just know it's about ballet. I know nothing else, but
that's okay. I'm literally writing it down now.
Okay, let me know if you end up reading it.
Yeah, no, I definitely will.
You saying that just gave me like a whole spark of an idea.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining like a book called Ghostlight, because if you aren't familiar with the theater world, a ghost light is always on in the theater to keep the spirits at rest whenever no one's in the theater. And so I think it'd be really interesting to have a book called Ghostlight, and like it's just all based in this theater, and all these different characters are coming up to the Ghostlight to tell their story, and then eventually they all kind of interconnect to like be the same one story.
That'd be pretty cool.
New back burner project.
Yep. Hey, you never know.
Add it to the pile.
Yep. Okay, let's see. Do we have time to fit one more question in rapid fire? Because Lynn has to go in just a few minutes. So can we do let's do a rapid fire super fast. Is that okay? So I think, Cody, it's your turn to pick, right?
Yeah, dealer's choice. We'll go whichever one you click on. Okay.
Do you base your characters on real people? This is a good rapid fire, too. Yes. This is a good rapid fire.
Unintentionally.
Pieces of them, for sure.
Okay.
If I have a hard time latching onto a personality, I just attach it to a real person, not the name, just the personality of that person.
Gotcha. And they're like mannerisms. Evelyn, how about you?
Ish. Yeah, sometimes. But more like just one or two traits of theirs. Definitely not like the full person. Yeah. All right. Well, that being said, I do want to let you all go because we are nearing the end of happy hour. But I wanted to say before we go, if you all want to like plug yourselves one more time, starting with Becca, going in a circle.
My name is just Becca Tobar on YouTube. You can find me pretty easily. And I should have a new video coming out this weekend. Fingers crossed. The brand approves. Let's see. And I have nothing else. This is what I do. Cody?
Yes, I am Cody the Writer on YouTube. I am the author of the Ghost Writers Club. It is available, paperback is available everywhere online. Ebook is available on Kindle Unlimited if you're interested. Coming up in October, I'm going to be doing the 90-day novel challenge, which is something that I just kind of came up with. I'm sure the names exist somewhere, but basically I'm going to try to write the first book of my fantasy series in 90 days. I'm going to be streaming 3 times a week in October, November, and December. Going to have a bunch of AuthorTube friends there, similar to something like this, just not as well designed. And yeah, it's going to be a great time, and I hope you'll come and hang out with us.
Nice. And Lynn, did you want to...
Yeah, I'm Lindy Jung. My channel is also called Lindy Jung, and of course my debut novel is coming out. It's not out currently, but if you want to keep it on your radar, it is called Moth's Blood, and it comes out next fall. Oh my gosh, almost exactly a year from now. That's actually disgusting.
Ooh, that's so exciting. I'll be holding your book in a year.
Don't read it.
Everyone has to read it.
Don't read it. If you read it, don't tell me about it. I don't want to know. Just kidding. I do want to know everything. What else? Oh yeah, I make YouTube videos. less now because I am gainfully employed full time, and it's actually teachers do so much, you guys. We do so much. It's insane how little people are compensated for being teachers. Anyway, but yeah, I'll be uploading less, but I'll still be uploading as much as I can, and I have some videos on deck for the next couple weeks. So if you want to check that out, that is my channel is called Lynn D. Jung.
Nice. Awesome. All right. Well, thank you all so much for being here with me tonight. I'm going to go ahead and let you all go. If you all want to actually, I know, Lynn, you do have to go. So if you have to go, that's okay. But if you want to hang for like 10 seconds, just so I can say goodbye to you guys off stream, you know, once we end, if that's okay. Everyone else, thank you all so much in the chat for being here. I feel like I did my best to keep up with it, but you all were very active. So I do
a wonderful host.
Well, thank you, but I do apologize if I
Thank
missed
you.
any of your comments. I promise it wasn't intentional. You guys were just very active, which we love. But that being said, thank you all so much for showing up, and we will see you around AuthorTube. Bye, guys.
Thank you for
Bye.
coming. Bye.